Hello everyone, this is Quanta95 and welcome back to more Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. In the last episode, we defeated Hoohoo, the raging dragon beast, who actually turned out to be Prince Peasley all along. And in this episode, we're gonna go the wrong way. Now we're actually gonna head back to the Hammerhead brothers' house. So if you remember, the stone fell through someone's chimney. Well, it just so happened to be their chimney. Boy, you arrive right on time. Just now a Hoohoo block fell down from the waterfall. Check it out. We'll use it to make you the ultimate hammer. Man, it feels great making hammers again after such a long break. In fact, it feels so darn great, we went ahead and made you guys 2 hammers. Look at that craftsmanship. Pow! Now you're playing with power. They would put that in the dialogue. Yeah, you got that right. These boys are now all yours. And you got hammers, oh boy! You can use the solo hammer action. Oh. I guess this ought to teach you guys how to properly use hammers, eh? First, press the R button to select your hammer. Then press the A button to whack stuff, that's it. But right now, only the guy in front can use the hammer. So the action the guy in front does with the A button is called the solo action. And the action the guy in the back does is called the browse button. But this is the most basic of all the basics. Remember that. Try whacking all kinds of stuff with those hammers. One manly whack breaks the hardest rocks. You know, you ought to break that hammer in by smashing that rock in the next room. I almost thought he was telling us to break the hammer itself. I was like, what? I read the dialogue wrong. Why do they have this gigantic hole inside of their house? They'd fall down the waterfall, man. But anyway, we have our hammers with us, so now we can go down there and break that gigantic rock that Falfel put in the way. So we had to go through all that just to be able to break this one gigantic rock here, and it looks like it would be strong enough to withstand the hammer, but nope, you can just break it. Just like that, and now we can continue down, just like Prince Peasley said. Woohoo! Oh, there's something up there. Of course there would be, they just put a random bridge down there and it has no purpose. And we got some nuts. Yeah, now we can break all this. Wait a minute. I remember there being a certain room that we could go through that had hammers. Wait, no. Nothing, just completely disregard everything I just now said. I'm just gonna continue down here. Now, another one of these things. Well, now it's activated. We can put out that gigantic rock fire. I don't get that. How could the rock just be on fire? Did it come out of a volcano? Regardless, now it's breakable. Gosh, how long is that block gonna go? They usually don't produce that, like, that much coins. That many coins. Use your grammar, sir. Mysterious mine carts. Destination Hoohoo Mountain base. Capacity 1 per cart. So how many carts are in there? Well, I don't actually recall being able to coming down here at all, actually. When I play, I actually don't ever come down this way, but I am now. And it's very beneficial because there were items everywhere, so I'm glad I actually went down that way. Oh, and look at this kind fella. And this dog. Bleh, pods. It's been the Goomba's age since we've had any strangers in these parts. Now listen, fellas. If you want to ride the rusty old carts, I won't go a-stopping you. But I'd advise watching out for your trouble. Yep, no one knows where the rail leads. Still, I'll tell you something. You might as well be able to find jewels by jumping a bit in there. And while you're hopping for loot, watch out. If you spot danger, just shine your light at it. Oh mercy, there I go again. I'm always boring folks to tears with stuff like this. Sir, tell me, boys. Care to ride in the carts? Yes, I'll ride in the carts. So this is a little weird. Mario controls the flashlight, and Luigi has no flashlight, so you're gonna want to flashlight on Luigi the whole time, and make sure you stock up on batteries. But other than that, that's pretty much all you're gonna be doing, and jumping for jewels, of course. You're gonna want to jump for jewels with Mario and Luigi. That's the whole purpose of shining the light on Luigi, so you can see the jewels. So, yeah, I've gotten 3. Oh, I almost missed that one. But it's nothing like Donkey Kong Country, even though I wish it was. Like, that'd be awesome, and it'd be challenging too to actually have, like, controlling 2 carts at the same time, avoiding obstacles. Even though that's sort of like what this is. And what? I totally jumped for that battery. Okay, now we're at full charge, full charge. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. And I missed it. I'm missing everything. I think there's something you get if you collect every jewel, but I'm still not sure, and gosh, I'm doing horrible right now. Oh, we got 10. We got 10. That's all we needed. Okay. So I think you need 10 just to get back to this place. I think if you don't get 10 jewels, you just go back to the beginning of the minecart section. Well, howdy again. Well, fellas, this spot marks the spot. The last stop on a long, strange railroad ride of my life. But I reckon your adventure has just begun. Get to it, boys. How did he teleport? And where's this dog? And oh, vegetation. Well, this really does mark the start of our adventure. This is where the game starts getting fun. We forgot to mention one thing. We never taught you how to use your hammers in battle. Ready to learn? Why not? Why not? Go ahead and explain, sirs. So, to whack with the hammer, Mario uses the A button, and Luigi uses the B button. Talking don't do it justice, though. Let me explain by example. First, let me do some solo attacks using hammers. So you can actually now choose from jump and hammer. So let's attack Sledge. Wait a sec. Press the A button right here. Bam. Oh man, that's smosh. But I'm a hammerhead, bro, so I'll be fine. No big deal. Press the button while the hammer shakes. I'm twitching like a madman when it shakes, you got it? And the old green guy, there should be a B button when this hammer shakes. So yeah, we gotta learn how to defend with your hammer. Now, press and hold the B. And release the button, and thou shalt leave a mark. So anyway, you get the general idea, and no, I do not want to try again. We get the idea, boys. Stop talking. We don't need no review. Did you get all that? You better have. You better look alive with those things. There are a lot of monsters that jump and won't do diddly to. You gotta learn some new tricks if you want to get by them. I'm sure you guys will be able to take care of business. If you can't, you gotta have to give us those hammers back. Hey, we're going back so we can ride the cart again. Yeah, those cart rides are thrilling and filled with suspenders. You nitwit, it's filled with suspense. Suspense! Oops, well, excuse me. Oh, this game is filled with all sorts of humor. All sorts of humor. Something that most Mario games actually don't have. Actually, this series and the Paper Mario series actually have a lot of humor in them, which is really cool. It's always nice to see something different put into the Mario series every once in a while. Maybe like making it an RPG. Very cool one with that. And I'm not going back there because I won't be able to get back up. I think that leads back to the minecart sections though. We're not actually able to do anything up here yet, so what am I doing? Well, I'm collecting items, that's what I'm doing. And I'm just wasting time here. So we can't break these rocks because our hammer is actually too weak, which sucks. So we're gonna have to get something, and these are the enemies those guys were talking about. These guys, they look like spinies. So the only way you can attack these Sharpies is with your hammer. And we actually stunned that Sharpie by hitting it before we actually got in battle. And this introduces a new mechanic, countering with our hammers. You can actually hit these guys with your hammer, even though I'm doing it horribly when they try to attack you. But that's generally how you defeat Sharpies, and use your hammer in battle. So it becomes very useful, and we'll get more like things that go with our solo actions very later in the game. We won't see another solo action for a while, actually. But like the Hammerhead Bruce said, all you have to do is wait until you see the hammer shaking, and then hit the button again, and then you'll be able to attack. It's no problem. These guys are only giving us 4 experience, so I don't want to waste my time on them anymore. Even though they're like blocking the pathway, like take up the whole like middle of the pathway. Jeez. Come on, Sharpie, get out of the way. These guys look derpy. Look at their eyes. There's like one eye is bigger than the other one. Boom! Okay, no more Sharpies, please. Okay, there's a Sharpie, but I'm not fighting it. And then, now, we can go back to Hoohoo Mountain, or we can go to our destination, Bean Bean Castle Town. So we're gonna want to head to Bean Bean Castle Town sooner or later. Gosh, those guys are relentless. They're trying to attack us. Bean Bean Castle Town is actually right over here. It didn't actually take that long to get here. And oh god, what happened? Good lord. Oh my gosh. Are you okay? The town was attacked. The horror. Oh no. Cackletta, the odd, ugly helmet-wearing one. They lay waste to the town. It was so sudden. There wasn't anything we could do. Oh no. We have to rebuild the town as soon as possible. What happened here? Cackletta went toward the castle after attacking the town. Queen Bean may be in danger. Oh no. It is said that the Bean Star is hidden up in Bean Bean Castle. What if... Oh my gosh! What if Cackletta hopes to get her hands on the Bean Star? Oh no! No! No indeed! Oh, what is this? Oh. Well, let's see what all the hubbub is in the next episode. So we'll finally get to see what's going on inside of Bean Bean Castle in the next episode of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. This has been Quante95, and I will see you guys in the next exciting episode of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Thank you guys for watching.